Bahamas are a little bit smaller than the state of Connecticut. It has a population density of 70.6 people per square mile, or 28.5 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Palau. 51.4% of the country's land is made up of forests, and 1.4% is used for agriculture. Protestant Christianity is the most common religion, which makes up 69.9% of the nation. It has a median age of 32.8 years, as well as a life expectancy of 71.7 years for males, and 76.1 years for females. 83% of the nation is urban, and 17% is rural. The Bahamas have a GNI per capita of $31,780. The Kingdom of Bahrain is a bit bigger than Dominica. It has a population density of 4,806.7 people per square mile, or 1,865.4 people per square kilometer, which is similar to the Maldives. 11.3% of the nation's land is used for agriculture. It is located on the Persian Gulf. The country has a median age of 32.9 years, as well as a life expectancy of 81.6 years for females, and 77 years for males. 89.3% of the population is urban, and 10.7% is rural. Bahrain has a GNI per capita of $22,170. The People's Republic of Bangladesh is a bit bigger than Nepal. It has a population density of 2,990.2 people per square mile, or 1,163.5 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Malta. 70.1% of the nation's land is used for agriculture, and 11.1% is forestry. The country has a median age of 27.9 years, as well as a life expectancy of 70.3 years for males, and 72.9 years for females. 63.4% of the nation is rural, and 36.6% is urban. Bangladesh has a GNI per capita of $2,010. Barbados is a bit smaller than Antigua and Barbuda. It has a population density of 1,636.1 people per square mile, or 631.6 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Lebanon. 19.4% of the nation's land is made up of forests. The official language is English, and the most common religion is Protestant Christianity, which is followed by 66.4% of the population. The country has a median age of 39.5 years, as well as a life expectancy of 77.8 years for males, and 80.5 years for females. 68.9% of the nation is rural, and 31.1% is urban. Barbados has a GNI per capita of $14,460. The Republic of Belarus is a bit smaller than Guyana. It has a population density of 115.7 people per square mile, or 44.7 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Colombia. 43.7% of its land is used for agriculture, and 42.7% is made up of forests. The nation has a median age of 40.9 years, as well as a life expectancy of 79.4 years for females, and 69.2 years for males. Belarus has a GNI per capita of $6,330. The Kingdom of Belgium is a bit bigger than Lesotho. It has a population density of 978.6 people per square mile, or 377.8 people per square kilometer, which is similar to the Philippines. 44.1% of the country's land is used for agriculture, and 22.4% is made up of forests. Dutch, French, and German are the official languages of the nation, and the most common religion is Roman Catholicism, which is followed by 57.1% of the population. The country has a median age of 41.6 years, as well as a life expectancy of 79.2 years for males, and 83.7 years for females. 98% of the country is urban, and 2% is rural. Belgium has a GNI per capita of $47,960. Belize is a bit smaller than Djibouti. It has a population density of 49.8 people per square mile, or 19.2 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Finland. 60.6% of the country's land is made up of forests, and 6.9% is used for agriculture. English is the official language, which is spoken by 62.9% of the population, and 40.1% of the nation is Roman Catholic. The country has a median age of 23.9 years, as well as a life expectancy of 71.7 years for males, and 77.8 years for females. 55.2% of the population is rural, and 44.8% is urban. Belize has a GNI per capita of $3,970. The Republic of Benin is a bit smaller than the state of Pennsylvania. It has a population density of 293.9 people per square mile, or 113.5 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Turkey. 40% of the nation's land is made up of forests, and 31.3% is used for agriculture. The most common religion is Christianity, which makes up 48.5% of the population, which is followed by Islam, which makes up 27.7% of the nation. The country has a median age of 17 years, as well as a life expectancy of 59.3 years for males, and 62.9 years for females. 52.7% of the country is rural, and 47.3% is urban. Benin has a GNI per capita of $1,280. The Kingdom of Bhutan is a little bit bigger than the state of Maryland. It has a population density of 51.5 people per square mile, or 19.9 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Algeria. 85.5% of the nation's land is made up of forests, and 13.6% is used for agriculture. The country has a median age of 29.1 years, as well as a life expectancy of 70.5 years for males, and 72.7 years for females. 62.2% of the population is rural, and 37.8% is urban. Bhutan has a GNI per capita of $2,860. The plurinational state of Bolivia is a bit bigger than Mauritania. It has a population density of 28.3 people per square mile, or 10.9 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Turkmenistan. 52.5% of its land is forests, and 34.3% is used for agriculture. The most common language is Spanish, which is spoken by 60.7% of the population, and 70% of the country is Roman Catholic. The nation has a median age of 25.3 years, as well as a life expectancy of 77 years for females, and 70 years for males. 69.4% of the country is urban, and 30.6% is rural. Bolivia has a GNI per capita of $3,200. Bosnia and Herzegovina is a bit smaller than the state of West Virginia. It's a population density of 174.1 people per square mile, or 67.2 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Bulgaria. 42.2% of the country's land is used for agriculture, and 42.8% is made up of forests. Bosnian, Serbian, and Croatian are the official languages of the nation, and the most common religion is Islam, which makes up 50.7% of the population. The country has a median age of 43.3 years, as well as a life expectancy of 80.5 years for females, and 74.3 years for males. 48.2% of the country is urban. Bosnia and Herzegovina has a GNI per capita of $6,090. The Republic of Botswana is a bit bigger than Kenya. It has a population density of 10.9 people per square mile, or 4.2 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Guyana. 45.8% of the nation's land is agricultural, and 19.8% is made up of forests. The country has a median age of 25.7 years, as well as a life expectancy of 62.3 years for males, or 66.4 years for females. 69.4% of the population is urban, and 30.6% is rural. Botswana has a GNI per capita of $6,640. The Federative Republic of Brazil is a bit bigger than Australia. It has a population density of 65.5 people per square mile, or 25.3 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Peru. 61.9% of the country's land is made up of forests, and 32.9% is used for agriculture. 64.6% of the population is Roman Catholic, which is the most common religion. The country has a median age of 33.2 years, as well as a life expectancy of 71.8 years for males, and 78.8 years for females. 86.6% of the nation is urban, and 13.4% is rural. Brazil has a GNI per capita of $7,720. Brunei is a bit smaller than the state of Delaware. It has a population density of 195 people per square mile, or 75.3 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Morocco. 71.8% of its land is forestry, and 2.5% is used for agriculture. Malay is the official language of the nation. The country has a median age of 31.1 years, as well as a life expectancy of 76.4 years for males, and 78.4 years for females. 77.2% of the country's population is urban, and 22.8% is rural. Brunei has a GNI per capita of $32,230. The Republic of Bulgaria is about the size of Virginia. It has a population density of 159.9 people per square mile, or 61.7 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Bosnia and Herzegovina. 36.7% of the country's land is made up of forests, and 46.9% is used for agriculture. Bulgarian is the official language, which is spoken by 76.8% of the population, and 59.4% is Eastern Orthodox, which is the most common religion. The nation has a median age of 43.7 years, as well as a life expectancy of 78.5 years for females, and 71.5 years for males. 73.7% of the country is urban, and 26.3% is rural. Bulgaria has a GNI per capita of $9,540. Burkina Faso is a bit bigger than the state of Colorado. It's a population density of 211.7 people per square mile, or 81.7 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Uzbekistan. 44.2% of the nation's land is agricultural, and 19.3% is made up of forestry. French is the official language of the country. It has a median age of 17.9 years. 70.6% of the nation's population is rural, and 29.4% is urban. Burkina Faso has a GNI per capita of $790. The Republic of Burundi is a little bit smaller than the state of Maryland. It has a population density of 1,196.3 people per square mile, or 461.9 people per square kilometer, which is similar to Comoros. 73.3% is used for agriculture, and 6.6% is made up of forests. The most common religion is Christianity, which makes up 93.9% of the population. It has a median age of 17.7 years, as well as a life expectancy of 61 years for females, and 64.3 years for males. 87% of the country is rural, and 13% is urban. Burundi has a GNI per capita of $270.